Hi everybody. So I was going to tell the story about when the wrong passenger got inside of my car. Um, it was terrible. I was still green. I still new. It was the first couple trips I've ever done Ubering, and it was a busy night. It was late. It was at a beach town. Bars were closing, and I got a ping. And I got there. It was a one-way street, and I saw a gentleman standing right where the pin was. So I pulled up, and he hopped right in my car immediately. I asked him his name, and his name was not the same name that was on my app. I can't remember what the name was. But I told him, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's not the name I have on my pickup request." And he's like, "Oh, well," and I said, "You must be waiting for another Uber." And he goes, "Well, can you just take me, because I don't see any other Uber." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I have another request, so I have to wait, and I can't just pick you up and go." So I waited a little bit and looking around, and no one's coming to the car, and I'm double checking, and I'm right where the pin is. And I tell the guy that's in my car, I said, "Well, I'm going to wait it out a little bit, just to make sure, because I don't want to leave anybody hanging." I would have handled it much different now that I know a little more experience. Of course, I should have messaged the person, or tried calling, texting, or something, which I did not. So I said, "Okay, well, after a sufficient amount of time, I assumed I wasn't going to get whoever it was that requested me." So I told him, "Okay, well, I guess I'll take you." I said, "But you're going to have to cancel your other request, and then re-request an Uber, so you can ping me, because I can't take you unless it's through the app." And so he did. He canceled, and then he requested. And as he's doing that, I'm driving just really slow, like a mile per hour, really slow, which I should have just stayed stopped. And then right when the ping came in and I accepted it, boom, there's this dude comes flying up to my window. And I was like, "Oh my God," I roll my window down. He's like, you're my Uber. Where are you going? What are you doing?" And I told him, "Well, I'm sorry. I was sitting and waiting, and no one ever showed up. So I canceled the trip." And then he's telling the dude in the back seat, he goes, "You need to get out. That's my Uber." And the guy in the back's really calm and mellow, and he wasn't like really intoxicated or aggressive or anything like that. So he was kind of just like sitting there and kind of, what do I do? And I'm doing the same thing. I'm sitting there, what do I do? And this guy's, tell him, get out. And so I tell the guy in the back, I go, "Well, I did get requested by this guy." He actually confirmed his name too. That was my guy. And I said, I should just take him. He's right. It's not right that I leave him when they requested me, and without realizing, that I should have contacted him to find out if he still needed a ride. At the same time, I did wait a sufficient amount of time, but it didn't feel right leaving the dude hanging. So anyway, he was persistent, became a little bit aggressive, not too much, but just enough to make the dude in the back go, "Okay, fine." So he got out. He was pissed, slammed his door, or slammed my car door, and needless to say, my rating went ping. He brought me down, probably gave me 1 star. He was pissed. And so this dude tells me, "Hold on, let me go get, the people that he was with," and they were all pretty intoxicated. And I was on a one-way street, so I had to wait. They were just down a couple of doors. And I see why it was taking a while, because it was 2 men and 2 women, and one of the women was really, really intoxicated, so that's why they're kind of lagging on coming out. But anyway, it turned out to really pay off. And they had to re-request me so I could take them. But it really turned out pretty good, because it was a good trip. It was lengthy, and then between the 2 guys, one of the guys gave me a $20 tip, and the other guy gave me like $7 or $8, something like that. So it turned out good. Was a little worried. The one lady that was really intoxicated, they had to put her head out the window for a little bit. Thought she was going to throw up, and that would have just really, oh my God, that would have really been a bad deal. First of all, I have a way weak stomach, so I would have threw up too, and just horrible. And I got a brand new car. I got a 2016 Dodge Charger, beautiful, spotless, and just the thought of throw up. But that kind of goes with it, you know. I'm driving when bars close. I'm there, so that can happen. So I just hope it doesn't, but anyway, it didn't. But they were great people. The dude was telling me as we were driving, yeah, you know, I felt kind of bad saying to that one guy, get out, but hey, you were my Uber. So I'm like, yeah, well, you know, shit happens. I apologize. And I explained, you know, stuff's new, and sorry it happened to, and worked out good. The only person that it really screwed up was the dude that got out of my car. And then he screwed up my stars and gave me like 1 star, but I built those back up. Thank goodness. Anyway, so that was my experience getting the wrong person in my car. And hopefully that doesn't happen again. But, you know, it can. It's very easy. It very easily can, because, you know, so many people, especially when bars are closing and stuff, and they're calling for an Uber, and, you know, they don't pay attention to the car that's picking them up, or they're just drunk and, you know, needing a ride home, they'll just hop in. So I could see where it could happen. Always make sure you check the name of your passenger too, though, for your own safety, as well as making sure you got the right passenger. Anyway, all right. I think my lunch break is about over. I got to get back into work, but I'm going to be driving tonight. I'm probably going to do the wee hours, probably start around 10:30. I would start earlier, but I'm going to start a little later so I could push my time till after 2, see what I get, and I'll let you know. And if I get some people that are cool with going live, I'll go live. So until we talk again, see you later.